barreALLEY yoga. If you are brand new to yoga, this might not be the greatest class to start with first. Head to barreALLEY.com under bonus workouts. You'll see some yoga flows there that get very detailed and descriptive. For the sake of this class, I'm gonna cue the moves, but we're gonna move at a faster pace so you won't hear all of those cues in one breath. We're gonna try to move to lift the heart rate. We're gonna work on some balance. We're gonna find some beautiful stretches. It's gonna be lots of fun. Here we go. Turn to the front short edge of your mat. Feet are hip distance apart. Turn your palms to face forward and feel your chest, your collarbones expand. Open the front of your body. You're grounded in your heels. You're standing tall, ribs off of those hips. Inhale, arms overhead. Gaze towards the ceiling. Exhale, fold in half. Inhale, lift halfway up. Zip your pants up, belly off those thighs. Exhale, fold forward. Reverse swan dive. Take it all the way up to a stand. Bring your hands to heart center. Samastitihi. Inhale to rise. Exhale to fold. Tuck that chin towards your chest. Lift halfway up. Gaze forward. Melt into that forward fold. Take it all the way up. Reverse swan dive. Hands to heart center. Belly in. Inhale up. Shoulder blades down. Exhale, fold. Tail tilts to the sky. Head drops. Inhale, rise halfway. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan. Inhale, rise to the top. Exhale, hands to heart center, shoulders out of your ears. One final time. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold in half. Lift halfway up. Find that forward fold one more time. Reverse swan dive all the way to the top. Hands to heart center. Press those palms into one another. Elbows wide. Shoulders down. Belly in. Good. Feet are hip distance apart still. Bend your knees, sink your hips, and send your tail to the back edge of your mat. Continue to press those palms in towards one another. Belly and up off those thighs, chin off your chest. You are looking forward. Lift your hands overhead. Shoulders down. Chest is broad. Good. Rock your hips to the right, to the left. Sit a little lower. Long neck. Get uncomfortable. This should hurt. You should feel it. Sit your weight into your heels. Here's 4, 3, 2, forward fold. Hands are on the mat. Step your left foot back. Drop your knee down. Press your left hip forward. Inchworm your right toes so your knee is on top of ankle. Low lunge, lift your arms up overhead, pull your belly in. Lower your hands on either side of that front foot. Straighten your leg, flex your foot. Bow down. Low lunge. Lift to rise. Hands down. Lengthen and flex. Good, so find your flow. Inhale as you lift up. Exhale as you bow down. One more time. Good, hold it, straight legs. Try to point and flex. Front leg, hips are square. 2, hold flex. 1, good, lower your foot, bend your knee. Good, stay here. Back leg is lifted, heel is up. Pressing up against that back wall. Inhale, rise. Exhale, lower. Hop switch to a lunge onto that left side. Lift up. Lower, hop, switch. In and lower. Switch. Up, down. Your hips are square. Pressing those fingertips and palms into the mat. Exhale as you hop switch. Inhale as you lift to rise. Hold it onto your right leg. Hold. Sink your hips low. Straighten that back leg, kneecap reaches behind you. Hands to heart center. Step into that front leg, lift your back leg. Straighten your front leg, micro bend. Lower your right hand down. Flex your back foot, open up that back hip. Half moon. Wrist, shoulder, elbows, straight line. Good, really press your heel into that back wall. Good, we're gonna move to bowling a strike. So lower that left hand, but don't put it on the floor. Square up that left hip. Take that left thigh behind your right, bend your knee, reach your left hand in front, and then I want you to lower your pinky edge side of that left foot behind you, slide down. Weight is in the back heel or the heel of that front leg. Belly in. Good, lower your left hand down. Come back into that half moon standing split. This time your left hand is on the floor, and I want you to reach, find a twisted half moon without sinking into that right hip. So stand tall in that right hip, and you're rotating your upper body. Belly in. From here, cartwheel into a warrior two. Lower that back leg, plant your back heel, cartwheel open. Warrior two, flip your front palm, lift your upper body off of those hips. Reverse warrior, tilt it back, straighten your front leg, lengthen, bend, lengthen, bend. You are not allowed to put pressure on that back knee. You rest your hand on your hip, your hip, your thigh, or below that knee. Open to your armpit. Good, hold that bended knee, hold it. Warrior two, take that right hand on the inside of that right leg. Find a beautiful triangle, extended angle. Good, take it back, reverse warrior. Reverse, lengthen, bend, warrior two, lower down, front knee is bent for now. Warrior two, reverse, lengthen that leg, bend your knee, warrior two, hold here. Good, maybe straighten that front leg. Squeeze your bum, press the eyes of your hips to your back wall, the wall that you are facing. Good, no weight should be on that right hand. You are lifted. You're using your core, your side body to hold you up. Good, lower that left hand down. One hand on either side of that right leg. Find a triangle. Good, I want your left ankle to come behind your right ankle. I want you to take a seat. I want you to lift your shins parallel to the ground, and I want you to straighten them. And then bend them. Lengthen. Bend. Cross your ankles, left or right. Here we go. 8, 7. Where is your chest? Here's 4. Inner thighs are squeezing. 2, 1. Cross those ankles, lower your hands. Come up to a standing forward fold. Left foot is in front. Right foot steps back. Lower down onto that right knee. Inchworm your left toes to the top edge of your mat. Inhale, rise. Belly lifts. Exhale, lower your hands, straighten your front foot, flex your front foot. Straighten your front leg, flex your front foot. Lower down. Inhale. When all 10 toes are facing the front edge of your mat, that's a triangle pose. That's a pyramid pose. When your back toes are turned out at that 45-degree angle, it looks like this. That's a triangle pose. Little different. in the hips. This next one, hold that straight leg in front. Flex and point. Hips are square. Tuck your left hip back, press your right hip forward. Hold that flexed foot. Lower your foot, bend your front knee, keep your back knee lifted. Squeeze your butt cheeks, draw those hips nice and square. Inhale. Exhale, hop, switch. Inhale. At your pace, fast or slow, option here. Step up, step back. Hold that left leg in front. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink those hips. Back heel isn't sinking, it's pressed up against that back wall. Let's move into a half moon. Back foot comes off. Lower that left hand. Open that right hip, flex your right foot. Inhale, right arm rises. Challenge, follow your right thumb, gaze up to the ceiling. Good, let's roll that strike. Right arm sweeps forward. Back leg bends behind your front thigh. Pinky edge side of that right foot falls off to the left. Good, squeeze your inner thighs together. Cross those legs. Right hand plants down. We are finding that twisted half moon. Left arm opens to the sky. Ready to cartwheel into warrior two. Here we go. Back heel drops. Flip your front palm. Reverse warrior. Straighten your front leg. Bend it. Lengthen. Open up that front armpit to the ceiling. Belly in. Hold that front knee bent. Warrior two. Option, lower those hands down on the inside or take it to your forearm on thigh. Warrior two. Reverse, lengthen, bend, two, lower, two, reverse. Up, reach, strength. Up, take it back, lift and lengthen, feel the stretch. How long can you get that left side? Long, long, reset. Awesome job, let's take it one more time. Good, hold. Front heel and back arch are lined up. You're not sinking into that front arm. You're reaching over. Don't sink onto that front thigh. Squeeze your bum. Press the eyes of your hips to your open wall. Shoulders down. Neck is long. Cartwheel your hands to the front. One hand on either side of that front leg. Straighten your front leg. Here's that triangle pose. Back foot is turned out at a 45-degree angle. Drop that left hip in, press your right hip forward. Step forward, cross those ankles, sit on your booty. Good. Lift those shins halfway, parallel. Pull them out wide, long edges of your mat, pull them in, together parallel. Out, in, 8, 7, chest up, 6, 5, you have a pelvic tilt, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cross your ankles right in front, straighten your legs, forward fold. Big toe to big toe. Bend your knees, pull your belly in. Hop back into a plank. High to low push up all the way onto your belly. Bend your right knee, flex to lower. Point, flex, point, point and hold, point, Reach your right hand behind you. Grab the top of your foot. Pull that heel towards your booty. Good, now squeeze your bum and press the eye of your hip into the mat. Do you feel that intensify in your hip flexors, in your quads? If you feel this in your knee and back, you need to release a little. Slowly lower down. Here we go. Left point, flex lower. Point, heel to bum, flex toes down. Point, hold that point, heel to your booty. A left hand reaches for the top of your foot. Squeeze your booty. Pull that heel towards your bum. Good, pressing the eyes of your hips into the mat. If you can handle that intensity, and then bring that heel towards your bum a little more. Slowly release to lower. Hands underneath your shoulders, curl those toes, reverse that push up back into the plank, downward facing dog. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Heel toe your feet out to the wide edges of your mat. Cradle your elbows. And just sway side to side. Heel toe your way. Feet back underneath those hips. Bend your knees, tuck your tail, tuck your chin, scoop, roll, round all the way up. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Close your eyes. Stand up tall. Namaste.